Hey guys, it's Jeff here. Welcome back to Hand of Fate 2. We just completed Justice. That was quite a difficult and long mission, but we're just going to move straight ahead now to the Hanged Man. Okay. The North is invading the Empire and the Imperial Army is nowhere to be seen. Keep ahead of the Northern Horde as it sweeps toward the capital, evacuating as many villages as you can. So we need map reveal, and there are going to be any and all gambits. So let's go to the companions. I kind of want to try out the blacksmith, but we have made progress with the other quests. The Trickster respins the wheel. That could come in handy. The Soldier is for retry precision, and the Wanderer gives you a bonus dice. The Blacksmith helps out with that one there, the card gambit. I'm going to go for the Trickster. Let me just have a look and see what the next quest is for the Trickster, for Malaclips. Oh, it's the Cure. We're trying to find the Cure for Malaclips. Okay, let's do that. There could be a few cards here that I haven't tried before. The Fields of Fey looks interesting. Spyglass could be good for map reveal. So I'm going to put that one in there. Let's put another new card in. The Field of Fey. And now we need some resources as well. So the Old Maiden. Man of the World is map reveal, but now let's see how we go. Maybe I prefer the Goblin Town for the gold, or the Shrine of the Elder's Gift. I may go the Elder's Gift this time and see what platinum equipment we have. A winding trail, gain resources, spend gold, ambush. Arm wrestling. Let's put in the arm wrestling for the guaranteed gold. The cartographer could be good for the extra gold, but I do want to make sure I can get some more equipment, so let's go for the Dark Alleys. That's a good way to get some more equipment there. Jewel, I think that you only gain fame. We've got 3 more cards, Fame and Shame, Fallen Treasure is precision. We also have a Fork in the Road for a reveal map. The Friendly Innkeeper. I'm going to go for the Friendly Innkeeper. Grimalkin is reveal map, and trade food. Trade food for what? Oh, trade food for map reveal. Okay. The Holy Relic, gain gold, fame check, fight Northerners, chance card, the Lost Boy. Let's go for the Lost Boy. We can gain resources and reveal the map at the same time. Sounds good to me. Anything else we want? One Drunken Knight for the extra gold would possibly be good. Purgatory, Raiders Ambush, Soothsayer. Let's go for the Soothsayer. We can gain resources there as we go on a quest as well, so that's fine. Alright, equipment. We are facing Northerners, so for the Northerners I want the, well, probably Winter's Bane against the Northerners. I don't know what this does though, the Coward's Bane. So we do have the Platinum card for getting equipment. The only other equipment I have apart from Haruth's Ire is, well, we've got a Dishia's Charm and we've got Lion's Heart. A Dishia's Charm gives you food. Lionheart gives you plus 50 health, which is really handy. I may go for the food bounty here, just in case we need it. Oh, it's hard to go past Lionheart. It's just so good. It's such a good card. Plus 50 health. It's hard to go past Lionheart there, with 3 uses as well. Now, just in case we do end up starving, I'm going to put in the Pious Robes. There's a lot of equipment here. Felvin's Armor is remove a card from the spin. Kubrak's Gaze, Mask of Holy Fortunes, Avoid Failure, Draining Rebirth, the Helm, the Lord's Diadem, slows the swing. I have trouble with the precision gambits, so let's put in the Lord's Diadem. Bullseye, no idea what that does. Grifter's Companion, Gambler's Jewel, +2 to the dice roll. And anything else that we want around here. Oh, the Spiked Bone. Oh, 20 defense. Wow. Okay, let's go for the Spiked Bone Guard and see what that one does. There is the Imperial Armor, which shuffles less. The Armor of Gluttony, the Will of the Emperor. I still don't know what that does. So let's throw that one in there. And then let's put in something like Rethka's Quake for the knockdown bomb. That sounds pretty cool. Okay, so I'm going to go for the food. It's pretty standard. I'm going to go for the Fine Sword. I could check out the Worker's Hammer. I'm tempted to try out the Worker's Hammer just to see what it does. Fate's Path is map reveal. I don't think it's that great though. The Battered Helm has extra defense. Does it do anything else? Only one helm can be equipped at a time. Upgrade this item at the blacksmith to unlock the token. I'm not sure if do I have the blacksmith card? We've got Shield Reflect there. Do I want to go with a sword and shield? Actually, do I have any shields in my equipment selection here? I didn't actually put any shields in here. Maybe I should just go with the two-handed weapons this time. Yeah, that's interesting because I do have Winter's Bane, so I should put a shield in here actually. Let's get rid of the Will of the Emperor, the Empire I should say, and put in the, I guess, Nazgar's Reckoning or Northern Justice. Shield of Eagle is also new, 10 defense. Let's go with the Shield of the Eagle and see if we can figure out what that does. Okay, let's continue. So the Fine Sword, I'm going to carry on with the Sword and the Shield here, although maybe next time I'll try out the Worker's Hammer. But this, I think, is quite good against the Northerners. Alright, let's continue and start this quest.
Darkness haunts us everywhere, does it not? Creeping slowly into the choices we make. Even the friends you hold near and dear are touched by their compromises.
The northern tribes have gathered and are preparing to invade the Empire, Malaclips exclaims as they burst into the tavern. Let's leave immediately to warn the Empire villagers. We need to save 10 villagers. We can lose a maximum of 5. I know of several local villages, but there are many more that I have never visited. Okay, so we have a small map here. There's 2 peaceful villages. There's 4 northerners camps on the eastern side here. Let's continue. I guess I need to go and visit the villages and go and save them.
The
Empire fort.
Strength, yet abandons their outpost at the first sign of trouble.
And
corruption has left them hollow inside.
This is a card with a token. Your path leads you past a remote Empire fort overlooking the well-worn road. At your approach, a large band of soldiers exits the fort and heads in your direction. Surprisingly, however, they pay you no attention other than to shove you out of the way of their supply wagon. The captain is in no mood to talk as he hurries his men south towards the capital away from the northern mountains. The fort stands completely silent, its heavy wooden doors left open. Let's inspect the fort. We need a 14, which is fairly difficult to get.
I hope you have learned to be their master.
Now we need a little more than a 4 on average, so I should technically re-roll this one as well. Okay. Ooh, 15. Good.
Victory. You are learning.
The entire fort is deserted, but you managed to scrounge some supplies. 7 food. Good stuff.
A reward well earned.
And we've got the token for that as well. Beautiful. Oh, they're starting to move forwards. The Northerners' camp are moving forward, and they're leaving devastation in their wake. Let's see if we can save this village before the Northerner camp arrives. Let's visit the village. There's a festival being held in the village. The morale of the people is high as they sing and dance and compete in games of skill. Let's warn the townsfolk of the rampaging Northerners first. You enter a small tavern and address the patrons, giving a vivid description of the fate they will face at the hands of the approaching Northern warriors. As the farmers turn to each other in panic, a huge brawny man walks up to you. "I am Phoenix, and I run this town," he says. "We haven't seen any Northerners around these parts for months. I say you're a liar, and we're not about to abandon our homes, and you'll say so." Some of the farmers look unsure, but none speak up to contradict Phoenix. "If you've no intention of ordering a drink, then you should leave." We may be able to placate him if we order a drink, but maybe we just need to get him out of the way. The farmers seem a little bit scared of him. Let's attack him. Put that troll slicer away, mercenary, Phoenix says, waving your weapon away. If you want to challenge my word, then we have a more civilized method. Phoenix leads you and the other townsfolk outside to a tree with a wooden target nailed to it. He hands you a small axe. If your aim is true, then you speak the truth, Phoenix explains before throwing his own axe. It hits the target, just missing the red painted center. Oh, okay. Okay.
Patience. Do not move too
quickly.
quickly.
That would have been a good
for
opportunity.
haste breeds only failure.
Oh, just got the corner of it. Have I saved the village? Your axe hits the target solidly. Not bad, Phoenix comments. Very well then, stranger. I shall consider your words carefully. The village has been saved, and we've gained 2 fame as well. Phoenix turns to call some men over, telling them to scout north immediately. He directs the rest of the townsfolk to prepare to travel. Okay, I think we've saved the village. The northerners are approaching. I need to head up here to the north. There's one more village here on this map, I think. Let's head up here to the next peaceful village. Let's visit the village. Warn the townfolk. You address a gathering of local peasants as they mill around the village well. To leave their crops seems like madness, but you try to convince them to flee the area. Uh-oh. 50-50 chance here. Woo! Success. The people disperse to gather what they can before abandoning the village. This village has been saved, and we've gained 2 fame as well. Looks like we've got a little bit of time here to explore the rest of this map. Let's head up to the north.
Take your
Soothsayer.
and do with them what you will.
Okay. We're about to embark on a quest. We can pay 4 gold to learn our future. I'm going to do that. You hand over the coins and they vanish into the woman's ropes. Let's see what happens on this adventure. Oh, we get some equipment. Good. Lose 13 max life. We gain more equipment. Oh, lose 5 food. Gain 10 food. Lose 3 food. And we get fame. Okay. Let's go on the mayor's quest. That was a good one, actually. Suit yourself, the woman remarks, suddenly disinterested. She turns and enters the tavern to order her usual drink. The next day you stride into the forest intent on hunting down the brigands that have been harrying the town. The quest gets off to a good start. Your wanderings lead you to the site of a recent battle between Empire and Northerner warriors. You search the scene for anything useful. And we've gained some equipment. Oh, we've gained the spiked
suit of
bone
armor
guard.
suited to your temperament.
This is good against Northerners. Escape from snare more easily. Dispel curse. Discard and ignore the first curse that you draw. And gives us 20 defense. Yes, that's good. That is brilliant. A chance encounter with an amphisbaena leaves you with poison in your veins, and we've lost 13 max life. Your wanderings lead you to the site of a recent battle between Empire and Northerner warriors. You search the scene for anything useful. We get 1 equipment from 2. This is fantastic. The Lord's Diadem. Oh, did this slow the swing? Oh, I could really use that. Yeah, let's do that. Let's go and grab the Lord's Diadem. You slip on a narrow bridge. You catch yourself before plunging into the ravine below, but some of your supplies slip from your pockets. That's okay. We're going to gain 10 food in a second. You pause to forage among a grove of fruit trees and gain 10 food. While pausing for lunch, you discover that some of your supplies have been consumed by rats. We lost another 3 food. We're still up a little bit of food. You discover that the brigands, having learned of your quest, left the valley to find easier pickings elsewhere. The mayor refuses to pay for your time. Okay. We're going to have to face the horde here. I wouldn't mind exploring the last card.
There
Rickety
is a
bridge.
reason this cart travels the long way around. I would rather not trust my life to such pathways.
I don't really need to cross the rickety bridge to the horde. I'm just going to forget it, and we're going to move on to the last card here. They all move up 1 each turn, so we do really need to be quick. Luckily I saved the 2 villagers straight away. You make your way out of the northern hills and onto the majestic plains. You travel long into the night and set out again with the dawn to keep ahead of the approaching army. We still need to save 8 villages. Seems like a lot. Okay, let's see where these villages are. Peaceful village. Okay, let's visit the village. The town is quiet as you walk the paths, with mothers hushing their children and dragging them inside. A pair of watchful farmers stop talking as you approach and give brief greeting. We don't have many strangers visit our village, one of the pair says plainly, but you may speak with our elder if you wish. You are led to a small hut on the outskirts of the village. Inside, a dishevelled old man with a single wild eye sits cross-legged on the floor, humming a strange tune to himself. He explained that the Northerners are approaching. The mystic peers at you with a single wild eye as you tell of the terror about to overrun them. The gods will show us their will, the old man yells, leaping up and pointing at a bird in a nearby tree. If the raven flies north or south, then the village should flee east or west, and we must remain. With a wild cry, the old man throws a stone at the bird. Okay, dice gambit. Need to get... oh, I need to re-roll everything here. This could be bad if we don't get this 14. 9. Well, I can only warn them. I can't make them leave. The bird flies to the west, away from the old man and his stones. We stay, the mystic declares, and returns to his hut. The farmers wander away, saying, the gods will protect us. They're not going to protect you from the Northerners, who are approaching, and will arrive very, very soon. I should probably go to the north, but the Northerners down here have started moving first. Oh, another peaceful village here. Let's visit the village. Let's see if we can warn these townsfolk. 50-50 chance here. Woo! Success. The people disperse to gather what they can before abandoning the village. And more Northerners approaching. Oh dear. A general store. Do I have anything I want to sell? Not really. I can't really buy any food, can I? I could perhaps buy... I could buy one food. Let's do that. Hopefully I won't need the food. It doesn't look like this quest actually takes up a lot of food. The Northerners, they're all moving now. All heading closer. There's still one village I need to save. There may be a third village. If I go 1, 2, 3, it's going to be 1, 2... No, 1, 2, 3. 1. I can always come back. Okay, let's do this. The Empire Fort. Your path leads you past a remote Empire Fort overlooking a well-worn road. Let's inspect the fort. 15, gee. Oh gosh. Let's re-roll all of those. This is a tough roll to get here. 14. Oh, that was close. That was close. The fort is devoid of Empire soldiers, but empty. Oh my god. Alright, we're into battle. Fine sword. Well honed and well worn. I've also got the spiked armor as well, which is really cool. Malaclips is all the way over there. What are you doing all the way over there, Malaclips? Give me... I can't seem to block the thieves. I am blocking. Oh, there's a hole in the middle of the room. I can't seem to block them for some reason. It's not working at all. Oh, there we go. Oh god. I need to heal up Malaclips. Oh, let's run. Oh, he still got me. He still got me. This is ridiculous. Give me a shield, Malaclips. Give me a shield. I can't seem to block the thieves very well. It seems like their attacks are a little bit quicker and I'm just not used to
Pain
it.
alone has got you here. Let action carry you forward.
We can now wear the Lord's Diadem though. That will give us a little bit of extra defense and slow the swing from those precision gambits. Do we get any resources? We get some more equipment here. The bullseye, what does this do? The width of the beam of light is increased during precision gambits. Oh, what is the other one? Felvin's armor. Gain 5 life. Optionally remove a card from each wheel gambit. Oh, that's handy too. We've already got the slow precision, so let's go with Felvin's. Oh, I've got the Lord's Diadem. Oh, slow swing. Oh, gee. No. On it. Oh god. I wanted to go back there. Anyway, I got 3 food. I didn't want both of those bits of armor there. I actually wanted to go for the bullseye, but anyway, it's too late. Let's have a quick look at our inventory. The Lord's Diadem, Felvin's armor. I'm going to hang on to the Lord's Diadem, but that means I can sell the other one. Let's see if we can save this village now. Let's visit the village. Let's speak with the Elder, explain the Northerners are approaching. Okay, he throws a stone. We need to get a high dice roll here. We need a 12 plus. 14, beautiful. Have we saved the village? The village has been saved. It's time to leave. Okay. Oh gosh, they're getting close, aren't they? Let's head down here. The old maiden.
Good luck taking this token from me.
That's for longer life. May you live long life, she says with a fragile wave of her hand. 10 max life. Oh dear. Okay, we're going to have to take out this horde. This is the last card. I think we've saved the 2 villages on this map. We are fighting the marauders here. And we have the buckler. Defense for the duelist. The buckler needs a skilled hand in order to keep you safe. Right, let's go for the shield straight up. Okay, so I managed to avoid taking any damage, which is fantastic. Let's see what this last card is. Perhaps by your actions here you have saved the lives of innocent Empire citizens. Was there a... Aha, we've knocked them over and they've come back there. Is this a village? No, it's the province border. You reach the ruins of an ancient fortress that lies on the natural border between the majestic plains and Broken Fist Forest. Advance into the woodland. You travel long into the night and set out again with the dawn to keep ahead of the approaching army. Oh, there's another one. We still need to save 6 villages. Maybe there's going to be 5 different maps or something. Oh god, this one over here is quite close. We're going to have to go there first, I think. But it's going to take us three moves to actually get there in the first place. Okay, let's head up one. Peaceful village. You see a peaceful village off the main trail. Let's visit the village. Warn the townsfolk. You enter a small tavern and address the patrons, giving a vivid description of the fate they'll face at the hands of the approaching Northerner warriors. I am Winton, and I run this town, he says. We haven't seen any Northerners around these parts for months. I say you're a liar, and we're not about to abandon our homes on your say-so. Some of the farmers look unsure, attack Winton. We're going to challenge him with the precision. It's going to be a little bit slower. Hopefully this is going to be okay. Oh, I should have gone for it there. Ah, yes.
That will set you in good stead from here.
Not bad, Winton comments. Very well then, stranger. I shall consider your words carefully. The village has been saved. Oh, we saved 5 villages already? Winton turns to call some men over, telling them to scout north immediately. Okay. Now, who's moving? The one down the bottom is moving. Good. There's no cards down there, so I'm not worried about that. Alright, we need to find out what card this is here. Reluctant allies. In the woodlands, far from civilization, you are ambushed by a band of elvish warriors. For what purpose do you dare to trespass within our kingdom? One demands as a dozen arrows point at you from all directions. You warn the elf of the advancing northerner army and suggest they flee to safety. Is this one of the villages we need to save? Ah, human, the elf warrior says with a smirk. I don't think it is actually. I think this is just a separate encounter. We already know of your rampaging kin and there is no safer ground than our own home. Have no fear, men. The men you call northerners know better than to enter our forest. To do so would be their doom, the elf remarks matter-of-factly. If you have no other business, then it's time for you to leave. Plead for help against the northerners.
Here we see yet another wheel. Each different, yet each bearing their own similarities.
No. Oh, yes. Whew. Success. Let's confirm the success. The elf warrior looks conflicted, saying, "We do not wish to involve ourselves in your war, but your intentions do seem noble. We will not attack the humans, but we may use our influence to delay them. I shall speak of this to our queen. Do not seek to find us again," the elf says in parting. We've gained some fame as well. Let's head over here. Another peaceful village. Luckily I came here straight away. Let's visit the village. The town is quiet as you walk the paths, with mothers hushing their children and dragging them inside. A pair of watchful farmers stop talking as you approach and give brief greeting. Okay, we don't have many strangers. Let's explain that the northerners are approaching. The mystic peers at you with a single wild eye as you tell of terror about to overrun them. Okay, if the raven flies north or south, then the villagers will flee. We need a 14 here. Oh gosh. Alright, let's just re-roll this one. We need a 3+. Yes. Woo! The fate of the village hinges on a single dice roll. It is time to leave, the mystic declares. The gods have spoken. The village has been saved. Let's head to this one here. The Field of Fae.
To avoid the Fae. It is not my place to tell you what to do, however. The game will determine that.
Okay, so this is a new card. Laying in a field on a warm summer's day, you spy a tiny figure. You leap forth to catch her. Okay. Failure. You try to catch her, but she flutters away into the field. Oh, that's all. Okay, let's go for this card here.
Now
the Cure.
See how this tale ends.
This is Malaclipse's quest. Malaclipse's condition worsens on your journey back to the Underneath. He must stop often for rest, and his usual chatty lute playing is replaced by a somber silence. Finally, you arrive at the familiar stone entrance by the lake, but the doorway is wide open, and the bespectacled ogre is lying in a pool of his own blue blood. The ogre wheezes, "Get away!" Oh, 8 of skulls. Okay. That can't be all there is. There's got to be more than that. Is that it? Well done, a robed woman draped in bone charms rounds the corner. A necromancer. You must be Malaclipse, and you his mercenary companion. I was warned about you. Oh, Death Mage. She bows mockingly. Have you come to stop me from ending the lives of the little rats who scurry in this sinkhole? Demand to know who she is. She laughs, a chilling hollow sound. By many accounts, I am nobody, merely a killer for hire. She bows mockingly. Okay, ask who sent her. Why, the Empire, of course. The necromancer steps closer, fiddling with her bone ambulance. You really think you could waltz into an Empire fort and steal those precious mage children away without them noticing? There's an enticingly high price on your heads and a high price on mage heads in general. Once I've taken yours, I'll descend into the underneath and collect every last one. She bows mockingly. Have you come to stop me from ending the lives of the little rats who scurry in this sinkhole? Now ask why she wants to kill those hiding in the underneath. Can you not feel the winds of time changing? Malaclips of the Vale, the seers whisper of it. I've no intention of being on the wrong side of history, do you? Malaclips grimaces. You are on the wrong side of history, sister. The necromancer smiles. History is penned by the victors, hedge mage. Now she readies her staff. The Emperor did not give me lizardmen bone dust to waste my time up here while I could be down there spilling mage blood. The necromancer raises her arms and the undead crawl out of the earth to surround her. I thought there'd be more. We are facing the Death Mage. The Death Mage revels in this land, tipping ever more into chaos. Use bash to break through their gruesome armor. Okay. Shield Malaclips. Oh god, there's a lot of... Oh! Is she... Oh, I got poisoned. Oh gosh. Oh, not again. Oh, gosh. Okay, so we've defeated the Necromancer, and I assume we're going to get the token. Suddenly Malaclips doubles over in pain, clutching his arm. Era, the cure. You carry Malaclips through the stone entrance into the underneath. He coughs blood onto his collar. A few steps into the tunnel you meet Era. She takes one glance at Malaclips' face and immediately understands. Malaclips is as pale as a sheet, and his eyes are bloodshot. Ira, please, the potion. She weeps. Oh Mal, I have lied to you. Malaclips stares in horror, blood leaking from his mouth. What are you saying? She raises a hand and cups his face with the tenderness of a lover. The only cure is removal. The whole limb is infected. Mal, it has to go. Malaclips begins to sweat through his circuit. He tears at the bindings of his sleeve to reveal the affliction spreading up his arm. Glowing green pustules encrust his hand and wrist. The extent of his affliction now gruesomely apparent, he gives a strangled sigh and promptly passes out. Ira unsheathes a curved silver dagger from her belt and hands it to you. We don't have much time. I must fetch a blood-binding potion or he will simply bleed to death. Do not falter. If the corruption spreads to his neck, then he is lost. Then Ira hurries down into the underneath. You must remove the infected limb for him. The corruption is creeping quickly past his elbow. Oh gee, not one of these. Oh my god, no. Oh, why do I have to have one of these? Oh my god. Ah, just missed it. Damn it. Oh well, I guess he's gonna die. Sorry,
What
Malaclips.
an unfortunate time for your skills to leave you.
You drive the dagger down and miss. The mage convulses violently, blood pouring from his mouth and eyes. You must remove the infected limb from him. The corruption is creeping quickly. Oh no! Malaclips. Sorry, buddy. I really hate these ones too. I hate the precision gambits. He's dead. Yeah, I've killed him. I've killed him. Malaclips groans and slaps at you, his eyes open, deep red and bloodshot. Oh, gosh. It's either we succeed at this or I kill myself. That was a good chance there. It's probably the best chance I have. Oh, got it. Thank goodness for that. Whew. The surgical dagger is impossibly sharp. It cuts cleanly through Malaclips' arm, through tendon, muscle and bone. Still, your friend does not move. You feel sick to your stomach as you desperately try to staunch the bleeding. At last, Ira arrives, potion in hand. Some days later, Malaclips comes to. He stares at the empty healing vials and jars of curative salves that surround his sick bed and rasps for a flagon of wine. When he is well enough, through sorceries and blood magics you don't quite understand, Malaclips is gifted with a new arm. Ah, wonder how that happened. It glows bright green and is smooth and transparent like glass. Malaclips flexes his new limb with a sad look on his face. Thank the gods the Empire isn't hunting mages right now, or this would be quite the beacon indeed. After a few more days fully supplied with wine and the disgusting caveberry cakes, ubiquitous in the underneath, you both trudge up the tunnel to the surface. Malaclips is silent as you walk. Ask about the corruption. He grimaces. I made a terrible mistake. It was a plan concocted by a few desperate ones to stop the Empire from culling all of us, but... it backfired horribly. Those who didn't die were infected and... He stops himself from telling you something and pats you on the back instead. When you're older, I'll tell you the rest of the story. Okay, ask about his arm. Malaclips flexes his new glowing limb. It feels stiff and tingles painfully. Ask about the Empire. If it is true that the Emperor himself is consorting with mages to cull mages, then that is a rather flawed and terrifying plan. It may all be codswallop though. Necromancers are known to harbour big heads, unlike the smaller, more humble heads of regular mages like me. Okay, ask what he's going to do now. I could have died. It's a funny thing to think about. Malaclips runs his new hand across the surface of a powerful spellbook, a parting gift from Ira. I suppose since it will be difficult to hide this beacon attached to my body, I'll have to abandon the barred disguise. A thought suddenly crosses his mind, except in taverns. Have you ever seen a mage successfully woo a pretty bar maiden? I
A
haven't.
fitting place to end this tale, with illusions ended and pretense lost.
We've completed Malaclips' quest, and now he has a new arm, maybe a new ability as well. We've got two little cards here to uncover, the province border. Let's return to the woods. We've still got some time, so we can find out what the last card is. It could be another village here. I just want to make sure. It's a rickety bridge. We don't need to cross it, do we? Do we need to cross the rickety bridge to nowhere? And we can move across to the next map. We've still got 4 villages to save. Looks like there's 2 villages per map. Oh, this one could be tricky because I'm right in the middle now. Let's head up here. Reluctant allies. In the woodlands far from civilization, you were ambushed by a band of elvish warriors. Didn't I see these guys before? They don't want to help, but we did... let's request for food. I'm sorry, but your kind has caused so much grief. Instruction, we can offer nothing but the promise of a swift death if you do not leave. Very well. I'm going to start starving soon.
Can you
arm
reach
wrestling.
the end of this challenge before you starve to death?
I think this is the second round of the competition. Need a 12 plus. I'll keep the 5. Roll the others. Oh god, I lost again on the second round. I should still get a little bit of money though. 10 gold. Let's go to camp. Is there any food for sale? I really need food desperately here. A passing peasant family fleeing from a village in the east gratefully accepts your offer. Let's trade. Buy food. Oh gosh, food's fairly cheap. Let's go. Let's buy 3 food here. I may sell something just to get a little bit more food. I'm a little bit worried that there is a village right here, actually. I'm going to have to head that way next. Let's sell equipment. Now, I'm not using both of these. I'm using the slow swing. Let's go. Let's sell Felvin's armor. Let's sell that for 14. I'm going to buy some more food. Let's have a look and see what equipment is for sale, though. A gambler's jewel. That would be handy. I don't have the gold for it, though. Let's go and buy some more food. Another 3 food. Purchase that. And another 4 food. Let's purchase that. There we go. We've got 9 food. We should have enough food here. Now, let's see. This one's moving up 1, 2. He's going to be there in 3. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. Oh god, this is bad. So I'm going to have to go there, then there. I don't know where the villages are. 2, 3, 1, 2. I'm going to get there just at the same time. I'm going to have to find out what's here first. Your path leads you past a remote Empire fort overlooking the well-worn road. Let's inspect the fort. I may find some supplies. If I can get a 14. 13 is not bad. Let's re-roll this one. 3 plus. The entire fort is deserted, but you managed to scrounge some supplies. 5 food, that's good. Okay, so these 2 cards are both 2 turns away from being hit from the Northerners. There is a peaceful village here. Warn the townsfolk. You enter a small tavern and address the patrons. And we meet a brawny man called Cassian, who runs the town. Some of the farmers look unsure. Let's attack him. This seems to have worked fairly well in past trials. We need just to hit the silver here.
Nicely timed.
Okay, not bad, Cassian comments. Very well then, stranger, I shall consider your words carefully. We've saved another village. We've saved 7 of 10 villages, so I need to find out where the other 3 are. There's probably one more on this map. I'm thinking it's here. Or it could be down there, but I need to go here right now to avoid the Northerners. Oh, it's a general store. I'm going to leave. I can't do anything there. Or it could be here. It's going to be one of them. A peaceful village. There we go. Let's warn the townsfolk. Okay, 50-50. Success. Woo! This village has been saved. Alright, so let's get out of here. The Northerners are advancing. Hopefully I can avoid confronting them. I think I can. And let's head on to the last map. Let's continue on. You travel long into the night and set out again with the dawn to keep ahead of the approaching army. Oh gosh, that's really close to the Northerners. We're going to have to go there straight away. There's the capital. There are 2 more villages to save, but this is a tough one here. I have no choice. I need to go here, 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 here. So hopefully things work out well for us. Elder's Gift. Raiders have destroyed our village, the elder explains in a harsh voice. They were searching for this. He draws an artifact from his cloak and hands it to you. We get the lion's
for the
heart.
weary and strength for the heroic.
Beautiful. That's a good card. We've also gained 8 fame. I don't really need any more fame. Okay, so it looks like they're moving first up to the north. An Empire fort. Let's just continue on our journey. Don't worry about that. Let's go to this one first.
Too many
Spyglass.
do not think of what lays ahead of them. After an eternity in a timeless void, I do not have this luxury.
The stars shine bright on this cold, frosty night when you happen upon a balding man looking at the heavens through a spyglass. He rubs his hands together to keep warm. When he sees you approach, he stares over his spectacles and says, "If you have something to keep my ears warm, I will reveal to you your future." Do I want to lose my headgear? Give him your headgear for a night. Lend him your headgear. Let's lend him the headgear. Oh, do I really want to do that? I don't want to risk losing it right now. I can't seem to go back. Okay. It's going to have to be that one then. After 3 encounters, gain your helm, then discard this card. What? You've lost my helm? He graciously accepts your offer. He puts the helm on and looks at the sky through his spyglass. I can see a glimpse of your future in the stars. You have quite a journey ahead of you. Oh, gosh. Okay. That was actually pretty handy. I don't care about the friendly innkeeper. There's the peaceful village, and it must be that one or that one. So that was actually pretty handy. Okay, and I think I gain the card again after 3 encounters. Right. And we have the Lost Boy up there, which I don't really care about, so I can just ignore that. Okay. Let's go and see what this one is then. It is another peaceful village. Let's visit the village. The farmers are talking. Explain the northerners are approaching. We're going to have to do the dice roll here. We need a 14. That was pretty bad. I'm going to keep the 5 because that's better than average. Better than what I need, I should say. 11. Okay. Failed. I may need to defeat the wanderers, the northerners there. But let's go and... So, hold on a minute. Where is the last village? Oh, it's right there. Okay. So these are the 2 villages. So if I go there, he's going to move up 1, and then I can go back there and save the village before they... If I go back here now... If I can save this one, I can avoid having to deal with the northerners at all. Okay, I think this has been reduced as well to 12, yeah. So it does get a little bit easier the next time you come back. You can eventually wear them down. 4, 8... I'm just going to re-roll them all. 4 is exactly what I need, but I may be able to do better than that. 13, good. It's time to leave, the mystic declares. The gods have spoken. Okay. There's 1 more village to save. We're almost there. Let's save this last village if we can. Let's visit the village, warn the townsfolk, address the gathering, and it's a 50-50 chance again. No, failure. Oh, no. Despite your warnings, the people refuse to abandon their land. There's an empire fort not far from here. They'll protect us. They won't protect you. We've got the Lord's Diadem back. Okay, let's equip that. I can't let them march on the capital either. If I go there, then we can attack the northern horde there. This is actually the last village. So let's go there. Hopefully this is going to be a little bit easier this time. No, it's not. It's still 50-50. Yes, it is easier. Okay, the village has been saved. Northerners are marching on the capital. We are going to have to face them here. The Horde. Let's fight the Marauders. 2 Shamans and some Frost Trappers. Oh dear. Okay, let's go for the last. Whew, okay, we've defeated the Horde, and we're going to find out what encounter is here as well. We've gained 4 fame. We've knocked them over and they've appeared back at the beginning. Dark alleys. While roaming the dark alleys of the capital, you see a suspicious group travelling in your direction. Just make sure I have the Lion's Heart. Yeah, I do. I've got the Lion's Heart here, so we should be good, even if I do really badly. 3 of Arcane. Don't know what that is. Captain of Steel. Light of Affliction. Holy crap, there's a lot. They're dragging a locked chest behind them, its contents unknown. In another direction you spy an item glinting in the moonlight. Can I just avoid them all? Oh, the pious robes. Don't really need those. However, you notice a number of shadowy forms lurking in an alley nearby. Let's move towards the unguarded equipment, because I don't want to face all of those. You've been ambushed. Oh god, still quite a few. We've got some new creatures here. The Mage. A century of persecution has left only the most martial still willing to call themselves Mage. Mages shoot projectiles from a distance. Use evade to avoid their attacks. Okay, I want to take those out pretty quickly. Let's set up. Oh gosh. Oh god, what is happening here? Oh god. Whew. Oh god, the captain is just destroying me there. Oh, there's so bloody many of them. This is ridiculous. Oh god, finish him. Oh god. Oh, damn it. Oh my god. This is ridiculous. Need a shield here. Oh god. Ah. Ah, for Pete's sake, a stupid musketman. Where's Malaclips? Give me a shield, Malaclips. Oh. Oh my god. Well, that battle, I bet, was harder than the final boss fight. That was ridiculous. I didn't even want the pious robes anyway. I would have just left them if I had the option. Anyway. No, I don't want to wear the pious robes. God. Alright. Let's go and... well, can I camp? I can't camp. I want to use the lions... Oh, hang on. You pour into the bodies of the vanquished. Oh, maybe I do get something else. A little bit of life would be good. 9. Let's re-roll that one. Let's see what I get. 14. Okay. You recover some valuables from your fallen opponents. 15 life is good. Is that all? Alright, let's get out of here. We've saved all 10 villages. Let's go to the capital.
Put your trust in. There are no allies for you or I in this world.
You reach the walls of the capital ahead of the northern invaders, only to find a mass of people stranded outside the city. After spending hours pushing through to the gates, you make yourself known to the guards. Eventually, Captain Alpus arrives with a company of soldiers to escort you into the city. You are taken up onto the battlements where General Trinico stands overlooking the mass of refugees at the base of the wall, and streaming from the forest behind them, the northern horde. At last we have the troublemakers in custody, the general comments as you approach. Well, mercenaries, despite your efforts to clear out the northern villages, as you can see, the barbarians still took the bait. Distant horns capture your attention, and in the distance a long line of troops carrying imperial banners begins to move into position on the far side of the northerners. And now we've got them trapped, the general cheers, raising his fist. We'll smash them between our army and the city walls. He excitedly hurries away, rapidly barking orders to his men. Man the catapults, ready the archers. Captain Alpus signals his men to take you away. The general will decide what to do with you after we annihilate the barbarians. Oh, we're going to face the captain. We're not facing northerners. And we need to face another captain here, Captain Alpus. The Empire is filled with those who will follow any order without question. Alpus would arrest his own mother if a general told him to. Captains wear armor that dulls standard attacks. Use bash to break their armor. Okay. Nope. Oh gosh. Whew, too easy. That was another fairly long quest, but we've defeated Captain Alpus and rescued all of the villagers. You find yourself momentarily free from Imperial attention as the battle with the Northerners escalates, so you and Malaclips discreetly slink down to the streets and lose yourself among the crowds. The clash with the Northerners continues for a day and a night, but finally the city gates are opened and dawn's light reveals the barbarian horde to be no more. We've completed the Hanged Man, and we should have the gold token as well. This is the silver.
They will laud you as a great defender, if they mention you at all. The histories of ones like us are often obscured.
For defying the fury of the Northerners, Wandering Tracker, Empire Fort, the Far North, another Brimstone card, and In by the Sea. And we also get some equipment, the Holy Mace, the Pillager's Pride, and Champion's Plate Mail. That sounds like, looks like some good armor. Let's see what we get for the gold token. For saving every village from the Northern Raid, we get St. Tala's Day, another platinum card. Fantastic. We also got Malaclipses. Is this Malaclipses? No, for exploring the abandoned fort, we get the Gambler's Hood. And for saving Malaclips from the corruption. Okay, let's see what we get here. We get the Underneath, an encounter card that we can use. We also have the Magician, another platinum card. Oh, a platinum companion card. Okay, fantastic. Well, that was a pretty good quest. Went on for about an hour or so, but I managed to complete it with the gold token, and working our way steadily now towards the more difficult quests. So we're going to try. What do we have now? We've got just finished the Hanged Man, so Death is next, and that one looks pretty interesting. Thanks for watching. I'll see you all again soon for Hand of Fate.